Hey everyone, welcome back to the weekly podcast, No More Excuses. I'm your host, Sandi Ballard, the badass business coach. Thanks for being here, for listening or watching if you're watching the video, and for investing in you. Yes, that's the most important. So thank you again. Thank you for everyone just taking the time out of your day to listen, to watch, to invest, to learn, to grow. And, all of you being here helps me do the same because I'm always like, what can I talk about? What's next? What more does anyone want to hear? Which I'm always open to suggestions. You can always email me at Sandi@sandiballard.com. Remember, Sandi with an I. All right. So there's something you want to learn about, know more about with business or leadership, let me know. But otherwise, today I want to talk about dedication, determination, and devotion. Yes. Why? Well, this week, starting last Saturday in Huntington Beach, California, it's the U.S. Open of Surfing. Yes, Huntington Beach is known as Surf City, USA. There's always something going on with surfing, whether it's amateur, professional kids. I always see tents and there's always something going on, but this is the biggest badass week. It's full of lots of surfing, but also Saturday and Sunday brought something different. Yes, they brought in the Nitro Circus. I'm not sure, I had never even heard of it before, and I love everything racing, but this is more of a bunch of crazy ass, badass dudes. Although I read there have been some women that have done this, which freaking impressive because I'm impressed by anyone who can do tricks, crazy ass stunts on these dirt bikes. I was blown away. So if you're following me on any of the social media, I kept posting it and it was like totally blows my mind. If you've seen it before, cool. But anyway, blew my mind. And I thought about, the motorcycle stunt guys and the surfers, all athletes in general, are no different than business owners and good leaders, right? We all need the trio. We all need dedication, devotion, and determination. And, just to understand the difference a little bit is dedication refers to the commitment towards a task, goal, or purpose. Devotion denotes a great love or loyalty to something. And determination is a firmness of purpose, the decision to do something and the resolute mindset to do something to make it happen, right? As I watched both the surfing and the stunts this weekend, I thought about how tough the schedule is, how strong these men and women are, and if something happens, how it can affect their career, their business, their personal life, mentally, how things can go sideways, how they handle it when shit goes sideways, right? I mean, I'm an athlete. You've heard me talk about running, doing half marathons, half crazy, that kind of thing, but anywhere near their level. And I've had injuries. It's that has not just affected me physically, but mentally. And at times it's affected my productivity. Days off for surgeries. I've had a few. Time away from physical therapy, doctor appointments, and just time to rest and heal. You can't be 100% if physically you're not feeling well and mentally you're not feeling well. And that's what I always bring into my coaching, making sure you're not balanced. Balance is relative, but it's, I guess, balance in your way that you're doing what you need to do and everything is aligned. That's a much better word. Your personal and professional life, how they are aligned. But not even, but focusing. Okay, we're going to focus on the professional side. If you aren't dedicated to your goals or devoted and love what you do and are determined to succeed, more than likely your business or career is not going to make it. I said many times before, you need to be passionate about what you do. What keeps you up at night should get you out of the bed in the morning. And that's devotion. I regularly have a 2 a.m. wake up call where I'm mentally like, oh, and the oh shit. Remember, in your head, that's the oh shit list. It's like, oh shit, I need to do this. Oh shit, I forgot to do this. Oh shit, right? So I'll email myself, right? And what else are you thinking about? Are you willing to put in the hours? Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to do what it takes to succeed? Yeah, I mean, I've been coaching for 10 years, business owner for 29. Unfortunately, I've seen clients and friends who've given up. The clients who, and sometimes friends have, given up. It hits me hard. On my client side, I feel like I failed them. But then I remember, coaches lead the horses to water. Coaches give clients the tools. We can't swing the hammer. We can't put our head down and drink the water. And I have to, talk through my coach with my coach and remembering what my mentor told me years ago. Still love it, Hazel. You can't want it more than them, and you can't help them all. And yet it still sucks. It's still hard, and I'm sure there are coaches for these amazing, badass athletes that have seen some give up. But wow, the ones who don't put in the effort, the hours, the whatever, right? And hopefully you do too. I'm not saying the ones who gave up are losers by any means. It's just not for them. Maybe mentally they couldn't handle it. Maybe it's not aligned with what they want to do personally. It's just sometimes you're just not good business owners, or just it's not meant for them. And I have told a few clients that they're not good business owners, that entrepreneurship is not for them. It's just not. And it's okay, right? But right now, for those of you listening, for those of you who are leaders of teams, who are business owners, I want you to dig deep. If you've listened to me for a while, I love to say that. Let's dig deep and think about how dedicated you are to your business goals, how devoted you are to your business. Do you really love what you do? I mean, you might own a business, but do you really love it? And are you truly determined to make things happen? I talked with a business owner recently, or business owners, because it's a family-owned business. Whew, some are amazing, some aren't. And these guys, I pointed out what they said was number one on their list of problems. And I said, how? All I asked them was, how are you going to address this problem? How are you going to fix this problem? Because this number one problem is affecting the whole business. This whole problem, number one, was why they were sitting in front of me. Yet that simple question, how are you going to address it? They were like, oh, we can't talk to him. It's their manager. We can't. He'll leave. He'll do this. He'll do that. And it's like, he's going to take the business down? I don't know. But they didn't have anyone else to work in the business, which really sucked. So I don't know that I can help them if they're not willing to put in the work, if they're not willing to be devoted and dedicated and determined to make that number one problem go away. So think about it. Yes. Do you really love what you do? Are you dedicated to it? And are you determined to make shit happen? I'd love to hear from you. And as always, contact me, direct message me, email me, Sandi@sandiballard.com. Go to my website, badassbusiness.coach, schedule a free 30-minute session. Let's talk about all three, because I know I'm dedicated to not just achieving my goals, but to helping you achieve yours. I know I'm devoted because I freaking love what I do. And I know I'm determined to continue to be the badass business coach and help you achieve your badassness as well, which AKA results. Yes, I'm dedicated, devoted, and determined. Are you? I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great week. Don't forget, direct message me, email me, Sandi@sandiballard.com. Find my website, badassbusiness.coach. I want to hear from you. Put in the comment section what you're dedicated, devoted, and determined to do as well. Cheers.